companies really have to carefully think about a process when they're first selecting a B2B e-commerce platform, or whether they're replatforming. There's a number of considerations they need to think through when they first start the process. Having been in this business for 20 years, I've made the mistake of just sort of jumping into the next greatest thing with a platform and really not taking a thoughtful process up front. So first and foremost, it's critical to understand your objectives and center that on your customer's needs, right? So you want to think about, first and foremost, do you have the customer's needs documented? Do you understand how they want to use the web, both in buying from you and also support and aligning with other selling channels, right? So the web is commonly used today as a research tool, for example, for companies that are buying from the other sources, the Salesforce or the call center, other places, even in resale channels. So first and foremost, it's important to understand the objectives and how your customer is looking to use your e-commerce and digital channels. Secondly, it's very important to follow a path of careful selection and looking at the universe of available options. What I find today is that flexibility is one of the most important things in an e-commerce platform selection process. And at the end of the day, where companies often land is with the platform that will allow them to be most flexible into the future, because you can't always know what's coming. And one of the things I love about the digital and e-commerce business is it's always changing. So you need something that's going to give you that flexibility, and taking the time up front to really understand what are those requirements that you have today, and carefully evaluating your platform options against that, with keeping that flexibility in mind. Oftentimes, features have become largely commoditized, and having done this probably 36 times for different companies over the last few years, helping them select a platform, I've learned that it's critical to really understand those features and functionalities, but then ultimately those features and functionalities don't make the decision. It's more about the cultural fit, the flexibility of the platform, and really future-proofing your business. So that's why I say flexibility is really the most important factor.